Welcome to Competence Card Camp. So in this video, we are going to model this part in SolidWorks. So basically, it's a cylinder which has a slot at the side and is hollow. So how will you know that it's hollow? You can see from by increasing. You can see here we are given a thickness, and these small hatch lines show you that it's a section view. So this is a view from the side. Then from the side, another section is taken where you view from this side. So viewing from this side gives you this view. Then the other side view, which is the part which has the slot. So you could see that there's a slot over here which is 45 from the side. So meaning that it's at the center. And another section is taken from this side. So we are viewing now from this end. So backwards. So CC. The arrow showing where you are viewing from. So in the direction of the arrow, when you view, that's how it's going to look like. So you could see that there's a diameter, outer diameter of 90, inner diameter of 86, then the various, another circle inside. So basically we'll go through how to design this in SolidWorks. Practice exercise. So I'll leave a link to this exercise so that you can reference and be able to follow along. So let's start. You go to SolidWorks, new, part. All dimensions are in millimeters. So select millimeters from here. Then front plane, sketch. So the first, draw this circle, and it happens to be 90. So that's the outer diameter of the cylinder. Then we accept. Go back to our drawing. So the outer diameter is 90, and you see from this part to this part, the height happens to be 102, and there's a small part which also happens to be 2. So meaning adding it to this makes the 102, while excluding it is 100. So we would extrude it to 100. Then this part which happens to be the 2 also has a diameter of 80. Okay, so this is what we do. So we'll accept, go to extrude. So select mid plane. Then let's make it 100. Using mid plane makes it more easier to accept. On accepting the surface, now select here, sketch. And that happens to be 80 millimeters. So 80. Select the surface. Let's make it 80. Set. And go to extrude. We'll extrude this time around line. We'll make it 2. And upon doing this, you get this small extrusion. We accept. So good. So this is what we get. And you can see clearly there is a cut at the surface here, and the cut has a diameter of 30 and a depth of 17 from this side. At the depth, adding the thickness to it makes it 17. Without the thickness is 15. So we'll use the 15 as the depth and not the 17. So select the surface again, sketch. This time around, the diameter happens to be 30. So 30. We accept. Extrude a cut. Make a cut of 15. then we accept. And accepting gives us this surface. Good. So this was it. So we are done with the part on the surface. So now there is an additional slot at the side, which happens to be 60 from the center and 22 from this edge and 20 from this other edge, and it has a radius of 10, which happens to be 2, so meaning this side and this side, the radius is 10. So we start. So what we can do is, we want the cut to be on the surface, so we can select a plane. So we started from top plane, so we started from front plane, so we select top plane, or you can choose to select right plane. I'll choose top plane so that I can reference another plane from this by selecting the surface. So immediately I do this, I get this, then I accept. So accepting. So I've gotten this plane, then I sketch. So I already have my center line, my origin from here. Then I select center point, straight slot, draw to this edge, then I enlarge it. Upon doing this, I accept smart dimension. We got that from this edge to this point happens to be 22. And this part happens to be 60. But since we've defined this side, it's not giving us the chance to define it. So let's do this side. The radius, the radius is 10. So making the radius 10 automatically is fully defined. Since we started from the origin, this and this makes the whole thing fully defined. You accept, go to extruded cut. So the depth, we'll get the depth from this. You could see from here, this happens to be 12. That is including the thickness. By excluding the thickness, the depth is 10. So select the depth of 10. Upon selecting this depth, we accept. Good. So get this depth. So means you are through with it. And let's hide this plane. So we've gotten this. So there's it. So what we do next is, we would look at the radius. So this happens to be a fillet. There are two fillets. That is the first one for this edge and the other one is for this edge. So which is 5 and 3. So 5 and 3, and there happens to be a chamfer from this surface, which is a distance of 3 and 45. So we are going to do these three things. So this outer surface has a fillet of 5. So a fillet of 5. Select this fillet of 5. Accept. Then this surface, this edge, also has a fillet of 3. A fillet of 3. Accept. So we get this complete fillet. Then the chamfer. So select from this drop down menu chamfer. You see this chamfer is 3. So we have different types of chamfer. We have a distance and an angle. We have a distance and a distance. But from this, we're given a distance and an angle. So we use the distance and the angle. So 3 millimeters and 45 degrees. We accept, we get this appearance. So now we are done, almost done. Now left with the hole, that is the shell, and the shell has a thickness of 2. So we move to this, select the surface, then we select shell. So if you start without doing this part and you go straight and do the shell, you will not get this surface, this slot, you will not get it well. So let me show preview. So I want a thickness of 2 millimeters. So I'll get my preview. So when I'm okay, of course you have to be okay, this is what the drawing requires. I accept. So it takes off the surface. So this is what I did. So you could see from the drawing, it looks this way. It looks this way. It looks this way. And we are done. So we can choose to add some surface appearance colors. So this happens to be blue. So these colors depends mostly on your graphics. And if your graphics are high quality graphics, you're able to get the exact colors. And so this is just a rough colors you want to use. So this is blue, and this shell, the shell here happens to be, so we'll select shell, happens to be the, yeah, this, let's set this, then this surface happens to be purple and green. We'll select here, appearance, face, happens to be purple, yeah. And this happens to be green. Yes, green. Yes, accept green. And this happens to be orange. So we'll accept this for the extruded cut. Accept this as the orange. Yeah. Put this as this. Then basically there's another yellow. So this. And accept this. And get this. So as I mentioned, based on your graphics, you'll be able to get these colors. And we are through with our work for today. So if you like this video, I want you to subscribe and share it,